Action News AM Live with Jason Oliveira, Jessica Harrington, and meteorologist Christine Gregory. Taking action together. This is ABC 30 Action News.
Well, good Monday morning. If you were out and about over the weekend, you certainly felt some of the higher temperatures compared to last week. We did make it into the 90s both Saturday and Sunday. Still not bad, and really this is close to average highs right now. Saturday we saw 91 and Sunday 92, specifically in the Fresno area. But we are still starting off with these comfortable mornings and little changes in that department as we sit in the 60s over Fresno. A little partly cloudy skies there, probably picking up on some haze this morning. But it should be a nice bright morning for you. Make sure to bring those sunglasses with you if you're heading out after sunrise. By the end of the day, we will start to notice temperatures warming into the mid-90s. So getting warmer by the day, and we still have some warming left to do as high pressure is just about to move right over our heads, and that is expected to bring up those temperatures. Something else we're tracking in the tropics, the eastern Pacific has a tropical storm. This is Mario, just south of Cabo San Lucas. This is expected to not only help bring temperatures down later in the week, but chances for some rain showers exist, not just for the higher elevations, although that's where most of the rain and storm threat will be, even providing some good totals likely. But the valley floor could also see a passing shower or a thunderstorm. It's still way too early to define how much of this rain we could see and the exact timing, but a lot of our models have been picking up on at least the moisture moving in. So we're calling it a slight chance. By the very least Thursday, we'll definitely start to see some cloud cover moving in, and that is going to help bring temperatures down closer to average. But you can see tomorrow and Wednesday, that's going to be our best shot to get close to 100.
Oh, yeah. Healthy. I am not a Pop-Tart fan. I remember all my friends like Pop-Tarts, and it was like popular to like pull out your Pop-Tart, and I'd be like, I want some, so I would get some, but I didn't like them.
Interesting. See, that was like a staple, like junior high school, throw that in the toaster, run to the bus.
Right. Or sometimes you just eat it out. You don't even put it in the toaster, right? Or did you always put it in the toaster?
Most of the times I prefer the toaster, but I know some folks.
And then what kind did you like? Do you like the one with the fruit?
Strawberry classic.
See, I only like the was it brown sugar or whatever?
You don't like the brown sugar?
No, I do like. That's the only one I like.
Not the
I mean, I haven't had it in years, but that's
no. I tried.
You're like, I don't like any of it.
I have friends like you who ended up with it, and I was like, me too. Yeah, no. But I respect all you Pop-Tart lovers.
You got much respect for the Pop-Tart and the lovers. All right, 5:19 now as we get ready here on this Monday. Back to work, back to school, and maybe folks at the gym right now, or at least on their way, and learning that it's a little bit warmer this morning.
Just a little bit. You know, it's the afternoons. I think if you're an afternoon person who works out, you'll notice that the temperatures will be a bit toastier, but I think you can still throw on the sweatpants over the shorts as you head to the gym this morning. It's pretty comfortable. But we are going to see that warm up happen very shortly. On another topic, as we look with our Meadow Lake Sky camera, it's pretty clear for the most part. This is relatively speaking, but there is still a little bit of haze out there, still tracking the Garnet Fire. Now we've made some good progress on it so far, but there's still that light layer of haze that will likely impact foothill skies all throughout the day. Tomorrow morning, same deal. I think we'll see the smokiest conditions out toward Shaver Lake, even up into Oakhurst, and then some just naturally occurring light haze for the valley as temperatures warm for us. And by warm, I mean mid-90s today. So this will be a little toastier. Mendota, you'll be 96. Visalia, 96. Same thing in Porterville. So really all on a similar note. Tonight, we'll notice our morning temperatures get a little bit milder, closer to 70 in the Fresno area. So that's a pretty comfortable start. Still some folks that are starting in the low 60s. That's Reedley and Visalia. And if you're in the foothills today, warming close to 90 degrees. That sun and light haze still going to be in those skies today. The High Sierra, we have 70s from Hume to Shaver Lake, 90s in parts of Yosemite, but that will be primarily Yosemite Valley. Huntington Lake will be the coolest in those upper 60s. So really the temperature trend will be the main talker of the first part of the week, even getting close to 100 tomorrow. I don't think everybody sees triple digits, but South Valley, I'm looking at you for the best chance for that. Then the end of the week will feature some changes. We'll get a bit more comfortable, upper 80s by Friday, even chances for some active weather toward the end of the week. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed the weekend because things are only about to get warmer throughout the week. Even 92 at times yesterday did feel a bit on the toasty side if you were out and about, but that is pretty much where we typically see temperatures fall this time of year. Average highs around 92, but we do get as hot as 106. We did that back in 2012, so just a little time ago we were just that hot. Triple digits are not necessarily expected in all of our forecasts for this week, but we could get close as we get into tomorrow and Wednesday. Right now it is still dark out, so temperatures have been cooling. Merced, you're at 60, Madera and Visalia 61, Fresno, the only place just a bit more mild at 64. Looks like traffic is moving over North Fresno, so if you're about to head out the door, you don't need a jacket, but I'd say just a light sweatshirt and you should be good to go. Air quality is looking good. It was improving over the course of the past few days, but the closer you are to the foothills, we're still expecting some of that light haze in parts of your skies today. But full sun for the valley. By 5 o'clock, we should reach the warmest part of the day in the mid-90s and only getting hotter as the days go on. Overnight, it will be a bit warmer, getting closer to 70 in Fresno with the light wind, so it will be just a little bit more comfortable for you. Tomorrow, we are putting that 99 in the forecast. I think the South Valley could even reach close to triple digits. It's certainly going to be a very close call for folks. Even Wednesday, temperatures still in the upper 90s. But then a change happens later in the week. We do have some moisture moving in from the south of us that will bring storms to the mountains, some clouds for the valley Thursday, and perhaps a slight chance for a passing shower of our own on Friday.
All right, welcome back here. 10 minutes in front of 6 as we get ready here. Welcome back Monday, and here we are, and welcome back some warmer temperatures too, huh?
Yes. Can you believe it's the last week of summer?
I know. Is it really?
Yeah, fall starts next Monday.
Wow.
It doesn't feel like fall's about to start,
not in Central California though. We're just we don't pay attention to
we
that.
get fake fall, right?
Fake fall.
Yes, at least until we actually get to November or so, and then by that point, well, it's winter. So, but yeah, warmer temperatures will be warming into the 90s. We felt that yesterday and also Saturday, but we are going to turn up the heat even more. So keep the summer wardrobe out. I know it's tempting to get ready for fall because it's closing in on us, but it's not going to feel like it just yet. Visalia, 61 degrees. It's a cool start. So mornings have been feeling a bit more fall-like more than anything. Visibility is looking good. It should be a really smooth morning commute for you folks, really all across the valley. Sunglasses will be needed by at least 7. It will be a bright and a comfortable morning. Mid-70s by 10, warming into the mid-90s by the end of the day. Los Banos, you'll be 96. Sanger, 96. Looks like 95 from Lemoore to Hanford, and also 95 in Fresno. It's tolerable, but starting to get a bit more on that uncomfortable side, maybe going for those shorter runs in the afternoon this week. Overnight lows getting more comfortable near 70 in Fresno, low 60s for the rest of the valley floor. Oakers still be 90 today, upper 80s from Coarse Gold to Auberry. Watch out for some of that light haze. Should be a little bit less compared to at least last week, but still some of that hazy sunshine. In the High Sierra, 86 for Bass Lake, 76 for Shaver, so comfortably warm there. As soon as you go up to about 5,000 feet, those temperatures will be cooler, but it'll feel nice in those upper 60s. Now, I want to show you this. This is projected rainfall, at least within the next 5 days. We're looking ahead to Friday. We do have some moisture that will be moving in. There we go. hoping it will populate for me there. All of that green color is essentially saying anywhere across the valley in the mountains could see some accumulating rainfall in some shape or form. I think higher chances in the mountains, but we could at least see a passing shower or storm come Friday. And now we'll go ahead and toss things to traffic with our CHP officer.
Very cool. He even stopped his concert there for a little bit and shouted her out for her 92nd birthday. All right, 6:39 right now as we get a live look here from our Middle Lakes Sky Cam.
And we can expect plenty of sunshine, but also warmer temperatures, which it feels like we have, fall's around the corner. It feels like we should be feeling that way.
Not the case. Shouldn't we?
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
You're right.
If only, right? Mother Nature doesn't always like to cooperate with the seasonal change, as we will find out the next few days. Warmer conditions will be making their way back to the valley floor. And that view we just showed you in our Meadow Lakes camera there, definitely showing some haze being trapped at about 4,000 to 3,000 feet. We have cooler temperatures, kind of putting a cap on everything to start. You can even see behind me that haze in the foothills. So really not much has been changing. Our mornings have been feeling a little bit more fall-like. 58 in Visalia. That might tempt you to break out the cardigan or the jacket. Just know that by the end of the day, it's going to be feeling just like an average summer day here in the valley. Sunny and warming into the 80s by 11. Will be as warm as 94 by your 5 o'clock hour. So those afternoon walks, the jog, if you're trying to avoid the hottest part of the day, definitely go before about 1 or even 2 o'clock to be the most comfortable. But we can't do anything to stop it. High pressure is going to be building the next couple of days, creating the warm feel for us. But we have a little saving grace. Tropical storm Mario that has been brewing just to the south of the Baja Peninsula will eventually make a little curve to the northward. It will be weakening, so this is not a tropical storm for us. This will be just a little bit of some moisture, some clouds drifting in. We'll notice the changes with the clouds Wednesday, and then sometime between Thursday, Friday, we'll start to see some showers and storm chances, primarily over the High Sierra, but also a chance some of those could make their way into parts of the valley floor. Again, a slight chance now, and we still are too far enough away to really get a good idea of timing and how much rain we could see, but it's in the cards. So we're going to put that a slight chance for a shower or a storm in the valley Friday, and notice how that's going to bring our temperatures down pretty significantly, back even into the upper 80s by Friday.